What's up guys, welcome back. I hope you're in the mood for a comforting bowl of carbohydrates because today I'm gonna show you how to make this delicious spicy shrimp pasta. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell to enable notifications as well. All right guys, meet me in the kitchen, let's make it happen. First things first, you know me, I like to get all of my prep work done and out of the way before we get to cooking. And that means we need a nice sharp knife, a cutting board, and one yellow onion that we're gonna dice up nice and fine. This is going into our pasta along with a jalapeno pepper because we are making a spicy pasta. We're also going to add some garlic to the party. We're going in with 2 to 3 garlic cloves that we're going to smash, peel, and dice. You could also break out the garlic press if you want to, or you can use the minced garlic in a jar or the garlic paste that's found in the produce section of most grocery stores. Doesn't really matter how you do it, just make sure you get some garlic flavor in this pasta. And now, my friends, the heat has arrived to the party. We're using 1 whole jalapeno. If you want this to be extra spicy, you can use 2 or 3. We're leaving the seeds intact today because we want to add a little bit of heat to this pasta. If you don't like heat, you can remove the seeds or omit the jalapeno altogether and use some bell pepper. Totally up to you. You can customize this recipe to fit your personal preference. We're going to go ahead and dice up that jalapeno like you see right here and set that aside. There's not a whole lot of prep work to be done on this recipe, guys. This comes together really quick in about 30 minutes or less. We're gonna dice up some curly leaf parsley. Doesn't really matter what kind of parsley you use. We're using it for a little pop of color and some fresh herb flavor. We're also gonna use 1.5 to 2 pounds of shrimp, and our sponsor today is Juicy Crab. This is my favorite seafood seasoning on the market right now. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely grab that via the link in my description box. This seasoning really takes this recipe over the top. We're gonna use that to season our shrimp and a little bit in our pasta sauce. As you can see here, we have some peeled and deveined shrimp. They're about medium to large size. Whatever you can find at your grocery store will work just fine. For a little bit more heat, we're gonna add a pinch of red pepper flakes and my hot all-purpose seasoning. If you haven't tried that yet, you can get yours via the link in my description as well. There's a discount code for you in there. Just get in there with your hands and make sure that the shrimp is evenly coated like you see right here. And then we're gonna set that aside, pop that in the fridge for a few minutes to marinate, let the shrimp absorb all that delicious seasoning that we added. And now, my friends, it's time to make some pasta. We're gonna boil our pasta water, add a pinch or 2 of salt, and then we're going in with our linguine noodles. You can use whatever noodles you like. Spaghetti noodles or fettuccine would work here as well. Next, in a skillet over medium heat, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil followed by 1 tablespoon of butter. Once that butter melts, we're gonna add in the shrimp and get them started. What we're looking for here is to develop some nice color on the shrimp. Once that's achieved, we're gonna remove the shrimp from the skillet, leaving behind all that delicious flavor and fond on the bottom of our frying pan that we're gonna get up and add to our sauce. As you can see here, the shrimp is seared to perfection. We have some beautiful color developing on there. Then we're gonna go ahead and remove the shrimp from the frying pan. We'll finish the shrimp in the sauce a little bit later. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but we just made some magic happen. You can see all that fond on the bottom of the pan. That's gonna add so much flavor to this sauce. Next, we're going in with the onion and the jalapeno pepper. Still working over medium heat. We just want to sweat down that onion until the veggies get nice and tender like you see right here. Now we're going in with that garlic. You want to give the veggies a head start before you add the garlic because the garlic has a tendency to burn, so we want to add that towards the end. Next, we're going in with 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. You want to work that in as well. This is going to form a nice paste-like consistency in our skillet, along with all that fond. And now we're going in with a 1/4 cup of white wine. I like to use a dry white wine, something like a Chardonnay. And as you can see, the magic is happening. The fond is releasing off the bottom of the skillet, infusing this sauce with tons of flavor, guys. I can't wait for you to try this recipe. Your house is going to be smelling absolutely amazing. You can go ahead and thank me for that later. Once we've scraped up all that fond and mixed to combine, we're gonna go ahead and add in our tomato sauce. You only need about 1 cup of the tomato sauce. You could also use diced tomatoes if you want a chunkier texture on your sauce. Quick reminder, guys, that all the specific measurements and ingredients are provided for you in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. We're gonna season to taste with a little salt, and now we're going in with our heavy cream. You wanna bring that up to a simmer, mixing constantly with your rubber spatula, getting everything off the bottom of the pan and off the sides. We don't want anything to burn. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and taste and adjust as needed. That way we know exactly how much of this fantastic juicy crab seasoning we need to add to the party. That's gonna boost the flavor through the roof. Next, we're going in with a little cayenne pepper to increase the heat, along with a little bit of red chili flakes. Again, guys, this is a spicy shrimp pasta, but you can adjust the spiciness based on your level of personal preference. Next, we want to kill the heat, and then we're going in with our freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Remember, my friends, fresh is best, but you can use the store-bought stuff if you want to. It just doesn't melt quite as well for our sauce, so I like to grate my own. We're gonna mix that to combine, let the residual heat of the sauce melt that cheese beautifully. Going in with a little bit more cheese, because why the hell not? We're here for a good time, not a long time. And now we're gonna add back in the shrimp and any accumulated juices from the plate. Remember guys, no flavor left behind. Get in there with your spatula and mix to combine. Make sure that shrimp is absorbing all that flavor. And then we're going in with our pasta. We wanna finish the pasta in the sauce like a damn professional. That way the pasta has time to soak up all that amazing flavor that we spent so much effort building. So just use your tongs to move everything around. Make sure it's evenly combined. We're gonna go in with some fresh chopped parsley for a pop of color and some fresh herb flavor. Now is the perfect time to get in there for one last taste test to make sure you nail the flavor profile before we plate this up. Oh man, I wish I could jump in there with that pasta. Say it with me guys, looking good. Brace yourself for a trademark money shot. We garnished it with a little fresh chopped parsley and some red pepper flakes. Going down with a little bit more parsley for a pop of color. And so you guys will click on that thumbnail. Now all your boy needs is a fork to get in there for that taste test. It's about time for the moment of truth. I gotta get in there and get me a bite. Little pasta twirl. Oh man, I can't wait. You guys have got to give this recipe a try. Here we go, let's see what we got. Definitely a fork drop recipe. Make sure you let me know what you think in the comments. Give your boy a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell to enable notifications. And as always, thank you for your support.